over 80. And I've been morbidly obese for a couple of years. I've been obese for over 19 years. Fit, Fine, and Fab was really a declaration to say it's not enough for me to just look good on the outside. It's not enough for me to wear funky clothes, get my makeup done, have my hair fly. It's not enough for me to stand on stage and, give just the appearance on the outside, everything's going wonderful. While there was nothing that I knew going on the inside that may have challenged my health, I wanted to know, with all the people around us in media, in Hollywood, dropping dead unexpectedly, looking wonderful on the outside, I thought, you know what? I don't want to wonder anymore. I don't want to just hope and pray anymore. I want to be responsible.
And that's right. Today we're talking to your health. This is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 178, To Your Health on Empower Your Pattern. Did you know that there are patterns to help you receive more, to help you live and enjoy a better and extraordinary life right now? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrix, Success, Confidence, and Thrive Coach, and I'm here to give you these patterns. If you're willing to come with me, let's go. Okay, guys, we'll hear a little bit from Lisa Nichols. I gotta say, when I discovered her back in 2020, that speaker, she rocked my world in many ways. Now, I don't necessarily agree with her about everything, but a lot of her motivations are very, very powerful. And to that end, here in a minute, we're gonna go back to her. I mean, when I saw what I saw with her on YouTube talking about her health, I thought, I have a friend, and she's been warning me lately, take your health seriously. And so, even though it's not a very comfortable place to be, let's do these things. And so, let's go, let's jump in, and be assertive about our health. Here in a minute, we're going to hear from Lisa Nichols, and then I'll be right back.
People along the line is not wondering, guessing, or praying, or hoping that everything is just great. It's knowing it. I went and did an executive examination where I was at this facility where they brought all the doctors in. It was something that's congruent for my life, not everyone's life. And I took 44 different tests in one day. I ran on treadmills, I took cholesterol tests, I took eye tests, I took dermatology tests. They took 11 vials of blood to take every single test that they could with my vitamin level, my B12 level, my vitamin D levels, just to make sure that I was being well nourished on the inside. I was using all my nutrients. And I had a 2-hour consultation after all the tests just to tell me what's strong, what's powerful, and what needs work and attention. Now I'm not wondering. I know where I need to put my attention to. And then Fab. Well, that's physical fitness. But it's doing it in a different way. That's gentle, that's long-term and sustaining. So that Fit, Fine, and Fab is a 360 experience of your life. To say, wait a minute. I want to make sure that I'm rocking and rolling in every single area of my journey. And so
and this is something that I need to work on myself, okay? We're going to lock and load, rock and roll for our journey. Do we? Do we want to take our health another notch? Okay? Now, I was podcasting there for a little while on my computer. But then, I decided, what the heck? I can podcast a little bit here on my smartphone, a telephone, and let's go ahead and work on some physical fitness. See, she has a point. Some people, they say, hey, go to your gym and rack up your body and blah, 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 blah. Well, Okay, if that's what you feel like God is calling you to do, then do it. But if not, still do physical fitness, okay? Still do physical fitness, but do it gently. In the mornings, especially this crisp fall morning. This crisp fall morning. You walk out here, you feel the breeze. You're feeling God's blessings come down on you. You feel that God loves you. He cares about you. Because for one reason, you're taking care of yourself. I'll tell you something. Our reactive culture don't believe in taking care of itself. No. It believes in just worsening things. Those people on Hollywood that are dying early, they're not taking care of themselves. And social media, don't get me wrong. Sitting on your couch, watching numb television, and getting involved in social media, it ain't all that good for your mental health, and it ain't all that good for your physical health. So I'm going to talk to you and take a brisk walk around my neighborhood, because I'm finally seeing what my good friend said. She said, take your health seriously. You know? And so, maybe it's time for me to take it seriously. Maybe it's time for me to jump in there. To get things done. To trust God. That He knows what He wants. And to act upon that. This morning I was listening to a talk by the theologian Russell M. Nelson. And he was talking about several principles of faith. And, wishing, hoping, and praying only starts the foundation. But the foundation, you've heard me say this all the time. Choose, act, pursue happiness. Well, to be bluntly with you, those foundations are there for a reason. And last week, even though I was podcasting, I'm ashamed that in some ways I wasn't choosing. I wasn't acting. And I wasn't pursuing happiness. I was a miserable couch potato. And so finally, my friend, she comes along and she's like, Jimmy, if you're miserable, it's time for a change. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a little brisk walk here in the beautiful West Texas sun. I love what Lisa Nichols had to say. I love the principles that she goes by. Now, she talks about financial fitness. And I'll be honest with you. I'll go by what Robert Kiyosaki says, invest and all that good stuff. And then invest in yourself. We've talked about that before. Hope you've enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a citizen of Pattern Realm. Please share this with Mama Son, Papa Son, and everyone. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time. Don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can leave what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. And God bless you.